Hey everyone, Couch Investor back with another Pinterest video for you today. In today's video, we're going to talk about why Pinterest went over $50 this week, what we can expect from the earnings report coming up next week, and my expectations for Pinterest moving forward, what my plans are, am I buying more, will I be selling before earnings, and what are my price targets for Pinterest. Obviously, all videos about Pinterest will be in the top right corner during this video. But before I get into this video, we're on our way to 5,000 subscribers. We're trying to reach that goal by the end of the month. So if you haven't subscribed yet, why not hit that red button and help me reach my goal? And if you like these videos, leave it an early thumbs up, as it really helps me outgrow the channel and get my videos out there. So without further ado, let's look at the charts first. Right, so actually it's been a great week for Pinterest. We can see right here that after Snapchat has reported great earnings, Pinterest stock jumped all the way up to $50. It continued actually to $53 and closed at that price on Friday. We can see right here actually that on Wednesday there is Pinterest earnings report. We're going to talk about that a bit in this video, speculate on what could happen. But in my opinion, what's going to happen until earnings is the price will probably consolidate between those $53 and $50. You might even see it go a bit lower than 50, and then eventually, if earnings are positive, obviously gonna shot up again. If it's not so positive, maybe we'll go a bit lower and return to that $46. All right, so like we just said, one of the reasons why Pinterest went all the way over $50 this week is because of Snapchat's earnings report. We're just gonna look at a couple of numbers right now regarding Snapchat. If you want me to do a video about Snapchat, let me know down in the comments below. So Snapchat reported insane earnings this week, blew expectations out of the water. So let's look at that right now. Snap stock also soared on after its Tuesday evening report. User growth was better than expected, but really investors are cheering the platform monetization improvement. Average revenue per user was $2.73 in the third quarter, up from the $2.12 in the year ago quarter, and trouncing analysts' expectations of $2.27. Now, advertisers paused spending earlier in 2020, but Snap management said many are advertising again and are even increasing their budget. Now, some of you might ask, okay, that's great for Snapchat, but what does that have to do with Pinterest? Well, basically, it's because Pinterest, Snapchat, Facebook, all of those social medias are being put in the same segment when looking at numbers, especially monetizations of its users. And especially since this year, the pandemic, many advertisers stopped spending on social media at the beginning of the year. And now we can see that they are starting to spend again. And like they've said, even more than before. Pinterest before had said that they're expecting growth of 30%, which I think was a bit conservative. So maybe we might see again super high numbers blowing out analyst expectations for Pinterest. And then again, we might see an after earnings spike in the stock price. Most of you know I expect Pinterest to be a $100 stock in the years to come. This video is going to pop up in the top right corner. Now, another nice little thing to know is that I think up to 39% of the hedge funds this year have bullish expectations for Pinterest, which is way up than it was before. So as we can see here in Q2 2020, the number of bullish hedge funds positioned on Pinterest increased by about 39% from the previous quarter. So a number of other hedge fund managers believe in Pinterest growth potential. Our calculations showed that Pinterest isn't ranked among the 30 most popular stocks among hedge funds. Now, most of you know the likes of Facebook, even Netflix, Google, Amazon, etc. Those are obviously in those lists of the top 30 stocks among hedge funds. Pinterest, in my opinion, is going to enter that top 50, top 40 pretty soon, if you ask me, especially if the price keeps going up and if obviously the numbers of the company are improving year over year, quarter over quarter. Because a lot of you have been asking me about Pinterest and especially Fastly recently. The stock price has been going down. What do I think about the company, about Fastly in that point? In my opinion, the stock price can go down as long as the fundamentals of the company doesn't change. I'm okay with that. I can buy stock for cheap. Same thing here with Pinterest. But with Pinterest, it's the other way around. Good news, stock goes higher. What do? I wait for a little dip overreaction of the market, buy some more stock and then wait. And lastly, something maybe some of you might have known and might have noticed if you're using Pinterest is that Pinterest has released a new feature called Pinterest Stories, same as Instagram, same as Snapchat. The only thing here is that with Pinterest stories, the stories actually stay there. They don't disappear after 24 hours, after a month, after 2 months. You can still see that story if you're searching for that product, for that experience, for what you're actually searching for. This is the main key difference and a very important difference for Pinterest to make the differentiation between their stories and the ones that you see on Instagram and Snapchat. Why is that important? Well, because you can now put products or maybe ideas of products into stories and let them be there forever. It's basically a story pin when you click and then you eventually buy the product. Another way to buy a product on Pinterest, because that's the whole business model, advertising and buying products on Pinterest. We can see right here how it actually works. So as you can see, it's basically the same system as on Instagram or Snapchat, but here story features on other platforms are designed to show you what people are doing. For example, story pins are designed to show you how people are trying new ideas and new products. That means the features and intent are dramatically different. For one thing, like I said, they do not disappear after a set period of time and can still be surfaced via search or other discovery mechanism. The best ideas in story pins remain relevant for months. The main interaction with story pin, as with other forms of content on Pinterest, is that you can save it for later rather than just like, and that's it. So again, what does this show me from Pinterest is that they keep improving, keep trying to engage the users, making them even more creative with the likes of these types of stories. And then eventually, obviously, advertisers will increase their advertising budget on Pinterest. Revenue per user will eventually grow as a result of that. So in conclusion, what do I expect from earnings for Pinterest? I expect positive earnings. I expect them to actually beat earnings as well. Where do I see the price going in the longer term? $100 stocks for sure. It still is a low market cap, huge social media company, but the main difficulty is the monetization of the actual users. Yes, they're growing their user base every quarter actually, but you need to monetize that user base as well. And I hope we can see a huge monetization of their user base in these quarters and in the quarter to come. And that will be it for this video. I'm still bullish, still very excited about Pinterest. I'll be doing the video after earnings as well, so stay tuned for that. And if you haven't subscribed yet to this channel, we're on our way to 5,000 subscribers, so hit that subscribe button. And if you like these videos, leave it a thumbs up as well. And as always guys, take care, stay safe, and see you all in the next video. Bye bye.